to Who's Behind the Red Curtain. Jabe Torrance is on his deathbed, and while he's been fighting for his life, his lady, has been up to no good. We've gathered the prime suspects, and Jabe is going to ask them 10 questions to narrow down just who's been fooling around behind the red curtain. And to prolong this terrible game show, here's a word from our only sponsor.
Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang
bang. Jabe, you can now ask your 10 questions.
Question number 1. Are you all guys?
Well, the last time I checked, I wasn't.
Well, what kind of silly question is that? I'm very manly.
Manly.
Yes, sir.
Question number 2. What's your profession?
Well, now, I don't really work much. I live off my brother's money. Him over there. Yeah. I'm an exhibitionist. You know, one of them people. And I'm going places.
Profession? I don't need a profession. I'm rich.
I'm the clerk at your store, sir, but I travel around lots. Okay,
Question number 3. How often do you go to my store?
Well, that's the only store that'll service me. None of the other ones will. And just so you know, your new sales boy, fine specimen of a man.
Well, I only go there to pick up my sister when she gets in trouble. And recently when that happened, I got thrown out. So,
I work in your store, sir.
Question number 4. What's your relationship with my wife?
Well, now, we don't really have a relationship working or other, but she can't keep her hands off me. Probably why she throws me out of the store so often.
well, currently, I don't have a relationship with your wife. And whenever I do go to her store, I get thrown out. So, I don't have one right now.
She hired me, sir, and I may or may not be living in the back of your store, but you're not supposed to know about that.
Question number 5. What's your history with my wife?
Didn't I just answer that question? I'm pretty sure I just told you. But I can tell you the person right next to me, number 2, number dos. Yeah, him, he now has a history with us. Very interesting history. So you ask him, because that's how I know her. That's where my history comes in. You ask him.
Well, in the past, we were lovers. But currently, I've decided to go in another direction.
She hired me, sir, and I may or may not be living in the back of your store, but you're not supposed to know about that.
Question number 6. Have you been causing much trouble in my town?
Honey, I'm not allowed in this town. I'm banned from it. My brother is paying me to stay away. I mean, that's how I get my money here. But, so when I'm in town, there's ruckus. When I'm in your store, there's usually problems, because my brother needs to come get me. So, I don't know why you're even asking. And I have so much fun causing all this ruckus.
Well, I never go to your town. But my sister, on the other hand, she causes all kind of trouble.
Sir, I want to change, and I need to commit me some good sins to cancel out the bad ones.
Question number 7. What do you know about all these yelling in my store?
Boy, I just told you, when I'm in your store, there is ruckus and trouble. Well, though, I can tell you, when I'm in that store, there's usually other reasons that they're around. I know your wife is always yelling at 2 individuals. I'm not going to say names or nothing, but I can tell you one or both maybe sitting right next to me. Just keep that in mind.
Well, recently, she was yelling at me, and she revealed some information that I don't think is appropriate for national television.
Your wife yells at me all the time, but I don't mind much. I'm used to it.
Question number 8. Where were you on the night of the grand opening of the confectionery?
Now, honey, I don't think you're picking up what I'm laying down here. I caused trouble.
Well, that information is classified, so I can't really tell you. But I can tell you this, I wasn't at your store.
I was trying to quit that day because there's trouble going on in town, and then your wife tried to get me not to quit, so I ended up not quitting.
Question number 9. Who's been playing that dang guitar all the time?
But I'm not the right person to ask that. You want to talk to one of these fine gentlemen over here.
Well, I sure as heck don't know how to play the guitar, but this fine specimen of a man sitting next to me, he sure knows how to strum some instruments.
No, sir.
And last question. Question number 10. Know anything about babies?
You can be a little more specific. Do you mean how they're made, or? Because I've got some excellent expertise on that. If you want some advice there, I can help you. But if you're asking about the one that lady had in the past, I'm the wrong person to ask. You might want to ask her. Or if you're talking about the one that's currently residing within her. But I'm not the right person to ask that. You want to talk to one of these fine gentlemen over here. Number 3 is especially fine.
Next question, please.
No, sir, I may or may not know about that baby your wife has because of me.
Are there any audience statements about this mystery man?
One who did it? That boy. What a beautiful thing.
Dibs!
I called dibs first when I saw him.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, I called it to you.
I saw him
National
first.
TV.
No, I saw him first. I was looking in the window and I said, that's a fine specimen. And I said to myself, that is dibs. I want that. And you just weren't there.
Hi, Uncle Pleasant. Why don't you do that Choctaw cry?
Whoever he is, he better keep his hands off my Doritos and his hands off my wife, or I'm gonna find him. We gonna find you. We gonna find you.
Who will Jabe choose?
Well, can't be person number 1, because that's Carol. And she gets around a lot.
Well, that's all right. I'm just here for the fine company. The gentlemen, nice seeing you all. Number 3, call me, please. And I need your help with my car. The engine needs oiling again.
Well, it can't be person number 2 either, because it sounds like one of them people. Probably the reason their last relationship didn't work out so well.
Well, who'd want to mess around with your wife anyway? She's a stupid witch.
Yep, gotta be person number 3. Good, but I don't know who that is.
sir.
Audience members, look under your chair for a free kitten.
Free kittens. Double.
Fire bird.